What's up, guys? Welcome back to On Air. We're moving.
Moving and the
Movie.
and the movies that we're talking about today is Home Alone 1 and 2. Those ones.
And there's 1 and 2 of us.
Whoa. 1 and 2.
It's almost like we planned this. We didn't.
Wait. We're
did
so
we?
good at this.
Does it count as planning if we knew that there was going to be
Yeah.
2 people, but
That makes
that
sense.
wasn't our intention.
I think so.
Anyway, we're doing the good Home Alone movies. When I told my dad we were doing the Home Alone movies, and he said, "Oh, like 3 and 4." I was like, "No, God, no."
Wait, why would he assume 3 and 4
I don't.
and not the
he
first
was,
2?
He was joking. He was joking. He's a joker. He's the Joker, baby. So,
Sorry.
the first Home Alone, I did sort of the same thing that I did last week, where I only watched one of them. But that was less out of I don't have time and more out of I've seen the first one so many times. And I've seen the second one a bunch of times, but I've seen it less, and also I want to rewatch it more. So, but I also just I skipped the first scene and just waited to get to the good stuff.
That's totally fair.
I was just like, I don't want to deal with all this family stuff. I don't like.
I hate families.
I don't like them. And I want to get to the scenes of him. I wanted to see Donald Trump.
Wild. Absolutely wild.
I was like, yes, the former president. Finally.
And then I watched both 1 and 2. And I started watching the first movie in the middle of my narrative filmmaking class.
Movie in movie.
And I was just like multitasking. I was like doing 2 things at once. I was watching a movie, and it was really funny. And then I watched the second one at home. Yeah. Do we want to do like general thoughts now?
I don't know.
Do we? I do. Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess we can follow a format.
I guess. I really like these movies. No, I'm not like a big like Christmas movie guy, mainly because I don't celebrate the holiday, and I think there's, like I've seen enough of Christmas. I'll be honest. I've seen enough.
I've been through the Christmas wars. I know.
Like but there are a few Christmas movies that I actually do enjoy. Home Alone 1 and 2 being some of them. I think the Christmas Chronicles are another one, and then the why'd you raise an eyebrow like that? And then Santa Buddies. I like that one. The movie about dogs.
Those are your 3 or 4 technically?
Yeah, 'cause I don't watch
I guess
Christmas movies for like how good they are. I watch them for like because I think they're funny.
I guess that makes sense, but like, there's some pretty good Christmas movies out there, like Christmas.
Like Christmas.
I'm not gonna. I mean, Christmas mail. No,
like a man or
no,
like
no.
the mail system, like
And
postal.
The postal.
Postal. Sorry.
Just forget I said anything.
Okay.
Forget it's Christmas, guys. Let's just call it off this year. I made a reference that no one gets.
That's okay. I do that sometimes. And then, but yeah, Home Alone is just like it's such a good it's like a, I don't know. It's like a warm movie, I guess, is like the best way I can describe it. I don't really have like a specific like description word for it. I really enjoy them, and I think it's because I don't mind when movies are like set during Christmas, and that's like what part of the like setting. I think when it's like about Christmas, that's when I start to get a little annoyed, except for like the few that I mentioned earlier, because I think those ones are funny. But like these ones, I don't know. It's just something about Home Alone. I just, cause it's also like really like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I just really like these movies.
You said it, man.
Yeah, I sure did.
Christmas. Anyway.
No, that's the opposite of what I said, but okay.
we love Christmas, and so do you.
No, you
Now,
can't
we
say
all
that.
love-
No. No.
No, we all love
I don't-
Christmas
I
here.
don't
We're all
celebrate
big
Christmas.
fans, and that's what I got out of
I
that.
don't celebrate Christmas. I don't.
No, you do.
You can't. Yo, you can't just tell me
no,
I don't.
No,
I
you
do
celebrate it. No,
No, I don't.
You're a big fan.
I'm not Christian.
No, that's fine. You
I'm
don't.
Jewish. Theo, please free me.
No, you are.
No.
You will celebrate Christmas.
No. No.
Hot Frosty's another one. I'm still. It took me so long to think of another Christmas
Another
movie.
Christmas movie.
But that one's. I watched that one with my good friends Nico and Noah, and I was not expecting them to play a Coldplay song at the end.
Whoa.
That was a surprise. I was like, what? Anyway, back to the Home Alone.
All right. Characters we liked. Characters.
I didn't say my general
Oh, you didn't?
thoughts. No, I.
Oh, I'm sorry. General, please
You-
continue. General, give your thoughts.
So I like these movies,
Mm-hmm.
and there was this really good joke in, I forget which one it was, but it was one of the John Mulaney specials.
Of course.
Arbitrary references, no one gets them. But in one of the specials, he talked about Home Alone 2,
Mm-hmm.
and how like he saw Kevin in like the limo with the pizza, and he was like, "This is the height of luxury," and I was like, "Yeah, that," because like you watch Home Alone 1 and you're like, "This is my dream," and then Home Alone 2 rolls around and you're like, "What?
Yeah, I
I
think
want that."
it's really funny. Like
Me
I
want.
keep forgetting how like just obnoxiously rich the what's their names?
McAllisters.
The McAllisters are. Like they're like filthy rich, you know? Like
Desiree, you know what that means? We're gonna eat them.
whoa. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I keep forgetting. Like every time I like think of like after like not seeing the movie for like a while and I like think back on it, I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's a movie about this kid and he's alone at home. Oh my goodness." But then like I rewatch the movie and I'm just like, "This would never happen in like real life because these are like or like I don't know. They're just not like super like crazy realistic." But that's okay, because it's a kid's movie, and kids' movies are allowed to be silly and unrealistic. But it's just so
Yeah,
wild to me. They're just like, whoa. Like rich people are crazy.
Yeah, no. If Home
Like,
Alone
wild.
2 happened in real life, they would have. If I was Tim Curry's character, I would have called the police instead of and be like
being
"Hey,
like a cartoony villain. Like, I'm
I
going
will-
to get, I'm
I
going
will
to
catch this kid. It's
child
It's just
in
like,
the act.
no, dude, call
Just-
the police. There's a child here alone.
Yeah.
And you know that you find out that he finds out that the credit card was reported stolen, and he just gets this devious smile, which is, Tim Curry did great, because
He's
Pennywise.
awesome.
He was Pennywise in like the 1990s.
Whoa.
But he gives this devious smile, and it's like, why are you making that face? You're making that face because you realize you can just call the police and just have them, bring the kid
Collect
in
the
and
kid
yeah,
and return
then-
him to his parents, right?
Yeah, right. That's what you're gonna do, right?
No.
Right?
No.
Right?
I
And then
definitely
he's
feel
just-
like the concierge could have handled that situation way better. I feel like
They even comment about it later in the movie. It's like, what?
Why-
Are you guys idiots?
yeah, I will say though, Kevin is like insanely smart, and
Smarter than I was at 10.
yeah, like
He was
he's
one
I,
dumb
I had, I
10-year-old.
took like there's like a few times in my notes where I wrote down like he needs to go to like like when he's older, he needs to go to like college or something because he's like crazy smart.
A
And,
lot
like,
of people do.
I said he okay, and then, but like
College is not like a dumb people thing.
I know. I'm just okay.
College is like an everyone
No,
thing.
Theo, that's not what I
Everyone
meant.
can.
I was
Except
I
it's
wasn't
so
done.
much
I was you
money. It's
interrupted
so-
me.
it's-
You
but
interrupted
the
me. I
colleges
wasn't
can
done.
afford it because they're so filthy rich. Hey, that
I-
was a nice drawing of the
I
house.
I wasn't done. You interrupted me.
Oh.
Did I?
Yeah. I'm sorry, but
Well, I'm so sorry about that. Please continue.
I will. I was gonna say I forget what the I forget what the word is, but when like building, not architecture, but just like building, not workshopping. Like I forget the word.
Ooh.
Like mechanics? Is that? I don't know.
Mechanicalsters. Kevin Mechanicster.
Kevin mechanics.
Kevin Mechanicster.
But yeah, but like he should I don't know, like major in something like that cuz he could build like one crazy
Engineer.
I don't know. I don't remember the word. I'm not smart enough. I'm not like Kevin. If Kevin was here, he would know.
Kevin.
Kevin, please
Please.
tell us. But yeah, I was
If only Kevin were here.
if only
He just appears behind us. But it's like
Hi, I'm Kevin.
It's regular.
Boston, Massachusetts.
But it's like regular like present day Macaulay Culkin. He's just like old and sad.
I don't know what he looks like nowadays.
Old
but
and sad.
okay.
Here, put a
Okay.
put a picture of present day Macaulay Culkin on the screen.
I don't. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I think he's like insanely smart. He could build like one crazy Rube Goldberg machine if he like really wanted to. I don't get it. Like he's insanely smart, and I think it was also I noticed at like the end of the second movie, and the beginning of the second one. He looks fine. What are you talking about? But it was like Buzz was acting exactly like how Kevin was earlier in the movie, and I was like, no wonder like this is why Kevin acts the way he does, because this is like one of his role models, or not role model, but like just like one of the people that like he like is around most of the time.
Right.
And so it's like obviously he's gonna act like, I don't know, like, you know, what's the word? I forget the word. Sassy, I guess. I don't know. Like.
Well, I can't say the word I was thinking here.
But yeah, Buzz and I think the reason why Buzz and Kevin don't really get along is because they're very similar, especially in the way that they like act and stuff. And I think that's why. It's like I was thinking, I was like, if I was in a room with myself, I probably wouldn't get along with myself. So, I don't know. That's just what I thought.
Yeah, I hate how like at the end of the first movie, I feel like the families kind of learned their lesson, like, and they're like, okay, well we should be nice to
We
Kevin
should be
now.
nice to be
so
Kevin. We should be
we should be nice to be Kevin.
we should be nice
We
to
should
Kevin
be nice in order to be Kevin.
now. Mm-hmm.
But at the beginning of the second movie, they're mean to him again, and then it just like the beginning and ends of the both movies are the same. But I do like how they didn't just do the same movie over again.
Yeah.
That's respectable, at least, you know.
Yeah, I did like how in the first one family is complicated, and I do think that it would like happen again, just because like, you know, like you're not gonna like, just because one bad thing happened doesn't mean you're gonna change your ways completely. I feel like after Home Alone 2, they'd probably be a little nicer with Kevin, but probably not like entirely, because, you know, like he's still Kevin at the end of the day.
He still sucks.
He's still him, you know? So it's not going to be like anything like crazy, you know? Like it's not gonna be like, oh my God, Kevin, we think you're the best now. Like they're obviously still gonna like get on each other's nerves and stuff. They're still gonna fight.
We
you know?
love you, kid. Well, I mean, he did get them all those presents at the end of the movie, which
Yeah.
means they'll love him forever.
Yeah, of course, because
Mhm.
you give someone a present and they'll love you forever. That's how it
Mhm.
works.
Michael, I got you this little thumbtack.
Oh my God, I love you forever now.
Yeah,
It's that easy.
it's that easy. Go
yeah,
ahead, kids.
I don't know. What were we saying before?
I
completely
don't know.
forgot.
Who are you?
I don't know, but
Who is dementia?
oh, I wanted to say that I liked how there were like the plot was like going. There was like three different things happening at once, and I felt like the first thing that happens is like Kevin is like on his own. Like that's the first thing that happens, and he's just trying to like, you know, like get by. And then the second thing is like the mom trying to like find Kevin, and then the third thing is Kevin fighting off the Harry and Marv, I think. Yeah, Harry and Marv. And then there's always like the old person. That's another thing that happens. And then there's like in the second one there was the guy in the toy shop. So there's like a whole bunch of different like plot things going on at once, and I feel like they all like fit in like very nicely together. They aren't like, it isn't like, oh yeah, we put in 3 different plot lines that happen at once and then finish one plot line nicely and then the other 2 are completely rushed. They're all like really, I think they're all like really done really well. And they all like they all play out into like the main one very well.
I like how in both movies, like in the first one, there's this creepy guy with a shovel and he's scared of him. And then in the second movie, there's this creepy lady with pigeons. And
Pigeon lady.
He's scared of her. But it would have been so funny if he had just started running away from the pigeon lady and then said to himself or the camera, "Rats, I did it again." Because with the pigeon lady, he immediately goes back, or like after the second time of screaming.
The second time.
He was like, "Sorry," but
I'm
like,
sorry. I shouldn't judge you even though you're a stranger and I shouldn't trust strangers, but I
Yeah.
trust you because you helped me.
yeah, you want to take me to the orchestra?
You wanna take-
But
Yeah. Also, can I just say about the pigeon lady real quick? It genuinely took me like the last rewatch that I did. Was the first time I realized that she was homeless. Like it took me that long. Like
you didn't know?
Yeah, I just kind of thought she like broke into the orchestra for fun, not because she like needed a place to sleep.
I
just
have
thought she
a
did it
great
for
idea
fun.
this Christmas. Let's break into the orchestra.
I didn't.
No.
And then I thought she
Do
just
I need
wore
to
like
stay there?
like
No, I don't
really
need to
dirty
stay
clothes
there.
for fun. You know, I didn't really think like that was like all she had. You know,
Playing the part of impoverished.
like I didn't.
That's the word, right?
Is that bad of me that I didn't realize that? Am I just that unobservant?
Yes, you're a terrible person. You should be ashamed of yourself.
No,
You can't even,
I didn't mean
you can't
to.
even make out poverty. I don't know. I'm here. I'm doing a podcast.
Okay.
What's going on?
But anyways, I also really liked I liked all the characters. First of all, I thought they were all really cool. I really liked Mr. Duncan. He was super
Oh, yeah,
nice.
He's just a chill guy who
He's just
give
a guy
crap.
who just really, you know, he was just doing his normal thing, you know, donating to charity, you know.
Heck
just,
yeah.
Just
We do
and,
like charity
and
here.
he like works for like at a toy shop, so he really likes kids, you know. I just thought it was like
And he's not like, by the way, I own the place, you know?
yeah,
He's
he was
just
very like relaxed about it. He was very just like he's very humble, you know. He like wasn't like self-centered or anything. It was like, I'm donating to charity, guys. Look, I'm so nice. He was just like, oh, I'm gonna donate to
And
charity
he didn't
because
even
it's
like
the right thing to do.
he didn't even take credit for it like in front of Kevin. He's like, "Oh, the owner's donating all this money to charity, and that's pretty cool."
And then
He wasn't like, "Hey, I'm donating all this money, so you
Yeah.
should. I'm cool, pretty cool and awesome.
And when Kevin gave him more money for charity, he let Kevin take a thing, so he wasn't just like giving money for like not for no reason, but like just giving money. He was actually getting something in return as well.
Well,
He's
it
very
was-
nice like that.
Well, you're talking about the turtle doves?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a donation, I'd say.
Mm.
And donation, you don't get anything for a donation usually.
I
You-
guess so.
Well, you get a tax write-off, but I mean, what are you gonna do with that?
I don't think Kevin knows what taxes
Yeah,
are.
no, I don't think he's gonna get a tax write-off for donating $20 to a charity.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Also, I know he stole his dad's credit card, and that's why he didn't get into like legal trouble. But like, reasonably, how mad do you think his dad like actually was? Cause like he didn't really like his parents were more concerned about him, which I understand. But like afterwards, when his dad realized how much Kevin had spent on like room service, I like was he grounded? Like what's like I
Right, yeah. And it's like you said, the McAllisters are like have more people in their family than and like extended family than mine. So they got to be taking like at least 10 to like 15 people on just on a trip to Florida. And so they got to be really loaded with cash.
Yeah.
They're
I feel like
$967 is got to be
Yeah.
nothing to them.
Yeah, and like
They
obviously
live in a
I would
nice house in
I
Chicago,
would still
like
be
a big house in
like
Chicago.
reason
They're
like I
fine.
understand why he's mad because like first off he stole his credit card and then used it without his permission, and then spent like a lot of money.
What do you
but,
want
like,
me to
still-
live on the streets, Dad?
I mean he did for that last little bit there.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah, because they got hot chocolate and broke into the orchestra.
Yeah.
So it's okay
He
now.
had a place to stay. It was in the attic of the New York Orchestra. You know.
You know the best place to stay really.
It's nicer than the hotel.
Yeah, of course.
Also, at the end, they're like, okay. In the beginning, they're like, okay, this is one of our nicest suites. And then at the end, they got a 2-story suite, and it was basically a house. What are they? It was probably compliments of the hotel, but like,
Yeah. Also,
I
I feel
would
like
live there if it wasn't probably like $20,000 a night.
I feel like it's I don't know how to feel about like the hotel thing at the end because like Kevin like completely lied to the people at the hotel and then but the movie played it off as like if it was the hotel's fault and like I do genuinely think they could have handled this situation so much better but like it is sort of Kevin's fault for lying to these people and committing, you know, like credit card fraud. So
Right.
like I feel like they shouldn't be given that kind of suite like that.
Yeah, I like this moment when Kevin I think it was when Kevin was like talking to who does is Tim Curry Mr. Hector, that's the name of Tim Curry's character. But Mr. Hector, I've never known this guy's name until just now.
I've
But,
always just called him the butler or the concierge.
Yeah, but Kevin was like, yeah, no, you're probably never going to see my dad again because you were watching him while he was naked in the shower. And Tim Curry's like great because you could just see like this little quiver, like his like face and like his lips were like shaking and stuff.
Right.
And I was just like, damn,
This guy's good.
this guy's good. He played that so well.
Definitely. Oh, I also really like the transition from the Grinch to Tim Curry's character. I thought that was very
I'm
also, how did he manage that
I'm
with his
something
face?
of a-
He just kind of like how did he
I'm something.
like I can't do that.
Look, I'm something of a Grinch myself.
Yeah, no, like I can't. Like
Kinda
I don't
close
think
enough.
anyone else could like make that face except Tim Curry. But
And the Grinch.
And the
Jim,
Grinch.
Jim Carrey.
oh, of course.
And me.
And me.
I'm not doing a good Grinch.
No.
No, it's
I'm the
perfect.
Grinch.
The Grinch. We're
Whoa.
not doing that movie.
No, we're not. We're talking about Home Alone 1 and 2 specifically. Oh,
Home
I wanted to
Alone.
talk I wanted to talk more about Marv and Harry, because they're like
Oh, yeah, we haven't
because
even
they
talked
are
about
a
them
big
yet.
part of the movie. Both of them. It's, I don't know. They're so funny. They're just like, I don't know how to explain it. They're just like, I don't know, man.
I like how like obviously you would feel bad for them and like how like horrible of a beating they're taking in the movie.
Yeah.
Both of them. The second movie, Kevin's just a full-on psychopath.
Oh yeah,
I'd
the
agree.
violence
I'd agree
gets
with
so
the
much worse in the second
I'd
movie.
agree with that theory that like Kevin is
the-
like a young Jigsaw.
The older Kevin gets, the more like ruthless he gets, and I appreciate that he
I'm gonna cut off
only,
your
like,
heads and put them on stakes. You know.
I do appreciate that he only does that for like against people who like actually kind of deserve it.
Right,
Like,
which
he's,
is why
he's,
people
like
are like,
he's
"Oh,
very
he's
nice to
Jigsaw."
like everyone else. Like
Except his family.
wait, it's his family. Be for real. Like you're not like polite to your family.
Yeah, I'm not I've never been polite to my family before, simply because they're me
They're
family.
me family. But you know, like he doesn't like need to have like manners or whatever. And it's like
Who does? I hate you.
with his family. But like with other people, he's like very nice and polite, and he was like, and like when he's like walking past the children's hospital, he's like, no one messes with kids on Christmas, which is a fire line in my opinion.
Top 10 hardest lines in the movie.
Top 10 hardest lines in cinematic history.
Martin Scorsese's like. But yeah, no, like you would feel bad for Harry and Marv.
Yeah.
But they do a good job making them like terrible, like, but still cartoonish and like
Oh,
likable.
yeah.
They're like, they do terrible things,
Yeah.
and like you see how like
Kids are
they're-
scared of the dark.
they're
You're
awful
scared of the
people.
dark too, Marv.
and it's like, but they're still like cartoonish, like
Mm-hmm.
like Harry's like, or no, Marv is
No,
Marv
that's
or-
Harry. Harry's the shorter one.
Oh, okay. I don't
Marv
know.
and
I could just look at this.
Oh, I
Joe-
also liked
Joe
the,
Pesci, yeah. But
I also liked the all the callbacks to the first movie and the second one. There was when he was like, kids are scared of the park. That
yeah.
was funny.
And there's this one line where he just got like, I don't know if he got pain on him or like it was when he got something, and he just like he like sat up, looked at the camera, and was like, "I'm gonna kill that kid," like so serious, like you could put that in a horror movie. And
Oh,
it would
yeah.
fit I'm gonna kill that kid.
Yeah, the first movie when Marv yells, "I'm gonna kill that kid," it's very like it's more cartoony.
I'm gonna kill that kid. Why I oughta.
Yeah, like that. But in the second one, it's very much like they're out for blood.
I am going to shoot that kid in the face.
I am going
and
to
I'm going
strangle
to
him
enjoy
to
it.
death. Like that kind of thing, you know? Like they're not like playing around. Like they're also he's like straight up like sets Harry's like Kevin sets Harry's head on fire for the second
yeah,
time.
yeah, and then he
blows
blows
him up. Like
Now
this kid is
now
straight
I
up
am become
maniacal.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds, the destroyer of heads.
The destroyer of my Uncle
Scalps.
Rob's house.
Yeah, that's
They
it.
fully that house definitely needs a renovation now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wish he'd walked in.
Do they-
at the
do
end,
they
he's like,
mention-
what happened in here?
They mention Uncle Rob in the first movie, right?
Do they? I don't know. I didn't watch that
I
one.
think they did. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Oh my goodness
Okay.
gracious! So final rating.
Final rating. For the first one, I think I'd say like a 4 out of 5.
Mm.
And the second one, I would also say 4 out of 5. You know.
I'd
I don't know
give-
which one I actually like better. I think they're just both really good. I think pairing them together, they're just both really good. You know.
I'd
So
give,
I wouldn't be able to like one without the other. You know.
Good God. I'd give both of them like a 3.5. They're like on the same level for me. I
Yeah.
think the second one's just a little more fun, but
I think they fully they kind of
the
like
first
let
one's-
loose with
the
the second
yeah,
one.
the first one's more of like a movie. it's a better movie, but I enjoy the second one more.
All right. The
Dang.
next
No,
next
no.
week.
Next week we're not.
Or not next week,
We're
the
not. We're
next
going
movie.
on Christmas break, by the way. Happy holidays.
Yeah, next movie.
And next movie, The Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Just as long as I'm here for it. You
The-
better
the
not do it
Batman.
without me. Anyway.
We wouldn't.
Anyway,
Okay.
Christmas. It's only a week away. Can you believe that?
What?
Bye.
Bye.